jumpy. Na 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 na. You say it best. Nothing at all. My people, we just came from collecting some blood, and now we're gonna get our free breakfast. Rose! Free breakfast! Oh, there's an ambulance here. We're gonna get our free breakfast, my sister! Oh yeah! Let me see if it's today. Yes. In moments. Okay, so guys, what we have to do is, because I don't want to have breakfast in the coffee shop, I'm gonna ask to take away. Kinetic, good morning, brother. It's nice and rainy and foggy here, guys. It's 10:30. I just, sorry, not 10:30. 10:50. Okay, so what we're gonna do, guys. Hey, I need some iced tea as well. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, brother. Kinetic. Over the red. Oh, that coffee shop is closed. Why? Come fly with me. Okay, there's no parking spot, guys. I don't know where the heck to park, guys. Happy to be here with you. What's up? What's up? We're gonna have free breakfast. I just went collect some blood. Okay, so what's up? Come with me and have breakfast. Tá tudo? Olha, dá para fazer para levar?
Dá uma francesinha e umas canecas de leite. Não quer? Então,
Não, eu só queria uma meia de leite e uma torradinha com manteiga.
Uma torrada, paga o excesso.
É. Esse cara toma aqui. Eu tomo.
Toma aqui. Eles pagam meia de leite e pouco de manteiga.
É isso.
É isso? Então pode. Meia de leite e pouco de manteiga.
Estou a acabar de vir de lá. Obrigado. Not hungry, guys. Roger. Nicola, I just took some blood and and they offered me breakfast. No, actually, I didn't pay anything today. It was free because of the doctor. It's not the screen, guys. It's the lights and the cracked screen. I can't do anything kinetic. Muito obrigado. Okay, we have some little bread. Look. Muito obrigado. Is it better, kinetic? Sorry, brother. It's cracked. It's not the screen. It's that little plastic thingy. But I'm a bit lazy to change. Look at this, guys. Huge coffee, man. So we're not gonna have coffee today, but we're gonna have. Oh my god, this coffee is huge. What's up, my brother? Jamie, love you, my brother. Thank you for joining. Yep. It's a coffee. Oh, it's good. Send a big hug to Mick. Super Dave, love you. Please connect, my friends. Love you, brother. Love you, Mick. Kinetic, Roger, Jamie, Nick, Super Dave, Wassa. Thanks for commenting on Wassa's music, Nick. It's beautiful, right? Wassa he's a star. I'm not gonna have the whole coffee. I was thinking of taking it with me. Yes, it's very foggy today and rainy. The lady wanted to take blood off my left arm, and I said, "Oh, could you use my right arm, please?" Because the left arm is weaker. I prefer not to mess with it. Okay, we gotta go, guys.
Liga.
Muito obrigado. Boa tarde. Bom dia, então. Até a próxima. Okay, we're good, guys. Today's a fair day. I don't know if you know what it means, a fair day. A fair day is when there is, you know, all the commercials, they join together and they do, but it's raining. It's actually a terrible day for the fairs, but you know, they gotta earn their living, people. There are the antique fairs. Hunting, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hunting, are you gonna stay for some UFOs, brother? Cause we're gonna do a big case today. Unfortunately, I only already had my coffee and I cannot have another one this morning, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do one just for the milk.
Passam já 2 minutos das 11 horas. Eu sou os Movaz, então muito bom dia. Chegou agora. Olha, seja bem-vindo e venha daí. Para já temos para ouvir Come Fly With Me, Matt Dusk. Depois...
Come fly with me.
Pedro Duval. Come fly with me, let's
Fly away.
If you can use some exotic food, there's a bar in Bombay. Come on, fly with me.
Come fly, fly away.
Come with me.
Uncle, good morning, brother. Great moon video yesterday, brother.
There's a one-man band and it's good for you. Come on, fly with me.
We can fly, let's fly away.
Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied,
Where the air is Epstein and the bread is Bill Gates. Come with me, let's fly to Epstein Island. Sorry. I've just been listening to that kind of stuff lately, guys, so do not mind me, please. I'm just being John P., the good investigator. Oh my God, oh my Lord. We got something to talk, my friends. Okay, I'm picking up the firewood as well. Because it's raining, I don't want to get it wet. Também. Olha, levas aí a lenha. Ai, a Fátima?
Tá. Eu tava a dizer. A Clarinha estava aí.
Okay. Wait a second, the camera went off. Okay. Joa, love you, my sister. Ugh. Olha, eu precisava de fazer o meu show aí na sala. Eu sei, mas eu só estou a dizer porque eu precisava, já estou online. Joa, hope you're well. Just took some blood, guys. Had a coffee. They offered me a bread. Oh, the bread was really nice. I have to admit, the bread with butter was amazing. I wanted to show you quickly, guys. Look. Here's the thing. So it was I'm not sure if she was Ukrainian, but I do think maybe she was maybe Ukrainian or Russian. I don't know. The lady was gonna take my blood from the left side, and I told her no. Could you take from the right side, please? The left is my weaker. I prefer to use the right side. And so yeah, we're good, guys. We're good to go. Okay, so we're not gonna have coffee again. Thank you. Yeah, the coffee was good. You know, I like to have a cigarette and a coffee, but guys, we're gonna do a really huge UFO case today. Let me just make a cigarette and get the music. What's that music?
Ontem à noite, quando achou casa, a sapatilha já ficava no mesmo sítio. E passava o tração dele, que já eram 12 horas, eu sinto um barulho na professora, eu dizia, como é que eu estou a fazer? Olha, mãe, eu ia pôr o passo da máquina e o tato despertou-me da mão.
Partiu?
Não, para cá não partiu. Olha, o que é que é escutar? Eu tenho que começar a fazer esta capa no lixo. Ai, é preciso de fora?
Ai, para limpar a louça. Até parece ser muito difícil. Okay, now we're gonna listen. Shani, good morning. Oh, I did that, sister. But I drank water before I left the house. Okay, this music here is beautiful. Wassa made it, my friends. Oh my god, I haven't played it for a while. Yeah, not... Alberto Caballero! Alberto, I'm so sorry for I'm sorry for the earthquake over there, brother. Oh yes, Joa Carlos, my brother. I Marlboro. I smoke Marlboro 100S. Cause they're big. They have more cigarettes for less price. No, it's good like this, Nick. Look. No, it's not. It's all about the where the light is coming from, Nick. Look. Here it's good. No. Okay, here it's good. Look. You see? Yeah. Yee. Alberto, connect to everybody, brother. Our brother was I don't know, brother. I just feel so humbled when you do music so nice for me, man. I don't know. It's unbelievable. I know that I've done a lot of music for many people, a few people, but you know, I wasn't lucky to get this. I wasn't as good to get this good material, so that's why I'm really humbled, brother, because it's a beautiful, beautiful. And Wasa, you're gonna become an amazing music producer, brother. You deserve that. Donna? Yes, Nick. Yeah. Glenn, what's up? Oh, it makes me so happy, Boassa, to listen to this music in the morning, brother. Any day, anytime. Time for copper. Oh, Carlos, so sorry, brother. Carlos, is that the roof tiles or is that the... It's the roof tiles? Bless you, my brother. Look, I do have water in the morning, but it's inside the house because of the... como é que se chama, Carlos? Não. Humidity. You... Oh, look. Oh my God, don't tell me. Look, Paul Thomas Anderson, Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead asked the music of Trauma Phantasma be removed from Melania. So basically, they used their music of Radiohead for the Melania 2017 documentary. Crazy. Oh, now they're saying the flag that Puerto Rico used
Pode olhar para dentro.
by Bad Bunny on Super Bowl was prohibited in 1948. So somebody's talking about Bad Bunny. Do you know who he is? Interesting, guys. All the news are coming up, guys. Yes. Okay, so Carlos, you have to make sure the water doesn't go anything near electrical, okay? So at least it doesn't cause a short circuit. And Carlos, have you asked your tenant, the owner of the house, to make the repairs? If he doesn't want to do the repairs, Carlos, if they're small, I would do it because it's gonna get worse, okay? As long as you can do it with a cheap price, okay? Bless Carlos. And maybe try not to get into the wood as well because the wood destroys, the water destroys the wood, you know that. Everybody, please connect with my brother Carlos. The Real Volk, hello. Thank you for stopping by. My wife was asking what stopping by meant yesterday. And I said, stop by. Rose, my sister. Really enjoyed your live, Rose. Yesterday morning. We love you, Johnny. Johnny Small, Pepper's best spice destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother. Johnny Small, Pepper's best spice destination. Yes, Carlos. Carlos, my garage has broken tiles because of the trees. So what I'm gonna do is, we already have someone who's gonna check the roof on Saturday. But we need to be lucky for the good. Oh, brother! What's up? Get it sorted! Love you, Wassa. See you soon. Johnny Small, Pepper's best spice destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother. Johnny Small, Pepper's best spice destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother. Johnny Small, Pepper's best spice destination. Estamos, eu gosto do outro. O outro de manga não tem proteína. Não gostei do outro. Até olha, é verdade, eu precisava de um ice tea. Devias usar a bomba. Não, a bomba ao lado do Santander, ao supermercado brasileiro. Pelo menos um ice teazito, uma lata, sei lá. Então eu vou depois quando for buscar. So guys, I was trying to ask my wife for to buy me some iced tea. She left the door open. Oh, oh, fuck. Habitual, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. Bless my brothers. Please connect, my friends. And if you are not in a talking relationship, I can always send you a blessing, and please come back to talks, my friends. I can't ask for anything else other than peace, my friends. Am I right or am I right? John P. loves you, my friends. The fire is pumping, so we're gonna go right to the fire very soon. Shangy, my sister! Everybody check my sister Shangy, girl. We love her very much. Okay, so guys, I've been listening to some Steam files, guys. I've been listening so you don't have to, okay, my friends? Huh? You get me? I've been listening, guys, so you don't have to, okay? Because apparently there's 8 million emails, guys. 8 million. Bill Gates, he's down the drain already, man. Bill Gates is never gonna be anybody else again. Nobody's gonna buy his computers again. I can promise you, I won't buy his computers again. Fuck him. Motherfucker, man. That photo of Bill Clinton with Bill Gates and those two little girls, it looks like they are in a family. It looks like they are in a family gathering, and those two girls are their grandkids, and that's what should happen. Their grandkids of Bill Gates and stupid Bill Clinton should be molested by old pedophile men. That's what they deserve, stupid assholes. And I say that because a gun to their head is too easy, you know what I mean, guys? a gun to their head is too easy of how can I say that? Of a punishment, okay? So, and guys, and remember, these guys are being presidents. Biden, Trump, Clinton. Stupid, man. Very stupid. I'm only like that because it's not my kids. Because if it was my kids, those guys wouldn't be alive, man. I can tell you that. I would chop their junk off. Many years ago, I would have chopped their things off. Stupid cunt. Oh my gosh. Either way, there's so many stories. Look, I've been watching it before I go to bed, so it stays in my memory, so I can remember the next day what my life mission is gonna be, who I'm gonna eliminate from this world. These scumbags. Jonas, love you, brother. Real scumbags. Horny little scumbags. Okay? That's what we say here in Portugal. We call them horny, shitty. Okay, let's put this one. I love my brother Johnny, you know that. Ai, rapaz, eu tô contente que eu não tenho os meninos aqui em casa.
Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's best spicy destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's best spicy destination. Oh, hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small.
You don't think I'm tasty.
Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's best spicy destination.
Ofereceram um pequeno almoço. Sim.
Hot and spicy reggae song.
Olha, estava bem bom. E olha, nem acabei a meia de leite. Cedo. Ei, eu preciso da Ice Tea. Ai, Jesus. Ai, eu não sei mais, Fátima. Eu tenho de contar uma história aqui aos meus amigos agora. Ai, não está a ver como custou acordar hoje. Are you ready, my people? Let's do it.
Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother.
Hoje é quarta ou quinta?
Pepper's best spicy destination. Oh, hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's best spicy.
Are you ready, my people?
Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery of our brother Johnny Small. Pepper's best spicy destination. Hot and spicy reggae song about the bravery
Okay, let's start, my friends.
of Johnny Small.
No time to lose.
Spicy destination.
Are you ready?
Hot and spicy reggae
3, 2, 1, let's go.
about the bravery of our
Okay, so this case, guys,
Small.
is big.
Best
It's big, okay?
Hot and spicy reggae song
Where are you?
about the bravery of our brother
Here you are.
Johnny Small.
Pilots of the FAP observe beam of light over Tomar.
Spicy
Okay?
reggae song
The
about
date was 18 of the 6th of 75, between 23:45 and midnight and a quarter.
nation.
Area, Tomar, District of Santarém, Província do Ribatejo. Witnesses, Aníbal Fuentefria Jacinto, 26 years old, plus 5 crew members, all pilots military, on board of an airplane Cessna Skymaster. And it was traveling from Lagos to the base of Tancos. Tancos. You know this, Carlos. The meteorologic conditions, the sky was clear with a broom on the horizon, absence of wind and temperature of about 15-18 degrees Celsius. Visibility of the moon negative. Historical situation and geomorphological. No more. Wasa, this music here is from my brother Waffle Dave's. Quite a beautiful one as well. The city of Tomar is situated on the two margins of the river Nabão, on the base of a castled mount at 135 kilometers of Lisbon, 60 of Santarém, and 30 of Fatima. It is possible to conjecture about its population of Cilium, the Luso-Roman station of the military way Scalabris, Coimbra and Nabancia, which implementation today still discusses. We also have to talk about the importance of the castle of Tomar, which was funded by Dom Gualdim Pais, master of the Templars in Portugal, which will also be set in ruins of population existing on the wall it was implemented. The land is calcareous land, calcareum, mostly calcareum land, okay? And there's also some Jurassic findings archaeologically in that area along the river Nabon. There's another area which we're gonna talk where the UFO stopped, okay? And they say the UFO stopped over the Mount of Saint Anthony on the region of Mendiga. They say it's a big calcareous Jurassic rock that exists there. Okay, the journey of Lagos to Tancos in the airplane. They were traveling on an airplane, Skymaster Cessna, with 6 witnesses, 4 pilots and 2 mechanics. They were flying from Lagos to Tancos, the military base where they are working at. The route passed in vertical over Fatima, over the region of Santarém. The control tower of Lisbon solicited the occupants of the airplane that as soon as they would arrive close to the base to try and identify the target unknown, which was not responding to the calls made by the control tower. We were listening to control the identifications of all airplanes that were entering the sector when about 10 to 12 miles of the area of Tancos, we saw the target had an appearance of the light of anti-collision of an airplane, and which presence was being given by the planimeter radar. At that moment, we were at 4,000 feet of height. I do know that it was after Santarém that they asked us to make the identification of the target. This would be about 8 to 9 miles from the base, going west, in the direction of the ocean. Okay, so my friends, this direction of the ocean is the direction that I saw the UFOs, okay, as well? Those golden orbs that I saw about a month and a half ago. Olha, Paty, eu queria que pusesse bocadinho de passasse o paninho com lexívia ali no teto do quarto dos meninos, do Vicente. Ali encostadinho à parede e por cima da janela. Mas a Paty se calhar precisa de uma...
Não se preocupe, que eu sei.
Olha, está aqui esta cadeira, olha.
Eu tenho a cadeirinha pequenina da
Olha, está aqui esta, olha. Se calhar um paninho serve, não precisa... Ou o spray, que veja como é o melhor, mas não precisa de pôr muito.
Não, eu só ponho um bocadinho ali, eu depois quando é aqueles mesmo vou voltar outra vez a pôr mais.
É isso, não é facto, não é facto. Okay, where are we? Okay, it's getting warmer, the story, guys. Okay, beautiful. Let's continue. One of the pilots gives details of the incidents on the journey. We were listening the control tower, identifications of all airplanes. The object would be about a distance of 8 to 9 miles of distance from the base going west, on the way of the Atlantic Ocean. Therefore, oh wait, sorry guys. At that time, we were following a vertical pathway over Fatima. the commander accelerated the airplane until we couldn't go any faster. Roltz, good morning, my brother. Rubberneck, what's up, my sister? John P loves you very much. Hope you're doing well. We just went to take some blood this morning, and then we had some free breakfast, and now we're starting the UFOs at 11:40. Wow, guys. Maybe 11:30, more or less. So this airplane got very close to the UFO, guys. About 5 miles, following the indications of the radar. So guys, I don't know if you know, but that big trunk inside, it's one of the big ones that I had here. And it fitted perfectly, guys. Real perfect. And it's been burning since last night. The light started to dislocating west and accelerating in such a way that the distance between us got bigger very quickly until the light disappeared on the horizon. We were at about 30-40 miles of distance in a few minutes. The aspect of that target, that was the only time we saw this target, guys. And he says that it was a red light, like the anti-collision. Like the anti-collision? It had a pulsar with the rhythm, and that was the only visible light. When we got close, when we got close, we noticed that it wasn't turning off like a flash, but a little bit slower. Maybe at every second or two it would turn off. Meanwhile, at the same time, we saw an airplane commercial from TAP, Air Portugal, that was entering the territory, and it was situated at about 10 miles at our side. The light was much stronger than the one from the airplane. Okay, so they thought it was yeah, a free bread and butter and coffee with milk. When I got there, the man was saying, "Oh, you have a free lunch and this and that." And I'm like, "Oh, for real? Thank you." And then he said, "No, no, it's a bread with thing." And I was, "Thank you very much." And I said, "Can I take it away?" And then I thought, "No, I can eat it here. I don't mind." So we were south of Fatima when we saw what we could not reach. We communicated. We communicated with the control tower of Lisbon, and we went back next to Fatima to do the descent to our base. 4 or 5 minutes later, we were close to Tomar when the radar of Lisbon informed us that the object was again at the area. It started giving us indications about its position, and we were moving in accordance with the information given. At a given time, we stayed about 1 mile.
Going to the city, feeling fine.
Wow, 1 mile from the UFO. Distance that is almost minimal, and the radar can resolve. And we did not see any light. We could not give the altitude because the height, the control had the altitude part of the radar had a dysfunction. Okay, they could only tell us that we were at a mile to the left, and then behind us, and then to the side of our right wing. Oh my god, it smells a lot. Wait a second. Damn. Thank you. Burning good, right? I took the air out. So it does calm down a little bit. Okay, so we thought that the radar was with dysfunction because it was giving us different informations. Look, it's a mile to your left wing, they would say. We would turn there, and straight after they would say, oh, it got further away now, 5 miles. And then we were like that for about 20 minutes in the area until when we were vertical of Tomar, when we were going around over to the left at 3,000 feet, the radar indicated that the echoes were coincidence on the scope. An intense red light with no dispersion. Okay, so guys, this is, if you think about this, Portugal is in this direction, okay? This big square Portugal. No, Portugal is much bigger than this, okay? Santarém, Tomar, over there, Tomar. Tancos is here. Santarém. And Fatima is over here. Look. So they went there over Fatima. They saw the UFO there and got there. And then they got there and then the UFO got there again. Damn it. Alex, what's up? Lead song, what's up, brother? Connect with everybody. Alex, thank you for stopping by, my brother. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you what this means. So, this one here is the encounter of the UFO, which is here. Then it dislocates later, like that, okay? What is that, the small ones? It doesn't say the small ones, no. And then it says cities, okay, and villages, okay? Base of Tancos, roads, mines. Oh, there's some mines here. One here. One mine here. Water. That's a dam. There's a dam over there. Mountain. High tension poles. Where are you? Oh, there's big poles there. Look. There, the trident. Areas of apparitions and caves. I'll tell you where it is. Over here. Reguengo of Fatal. There's apparitions over there. Fatima, there's apparitions there. And Tomar, there's apparitions there as well. They don't say it, but there are. Oh my god, it's so warm. Okay, that's it. And then it says, observation at the same period, the ghost light with the emission of light did not reflect. So this one here is over the base of Tankos. Trajectory of the UFO. Trajectory of the airplane. So this is the airplane. The UFO is this one. So the UFO does this, the airplane goes there looking for it, and then it goes back there. Okay, that's it basically. This is trains and high tension cables, which are these, I think. Oh, it's nice and warm. Meneses, what's up, brother? You speak Portuguese, Nemesis? Or that's just Google Translator? This music is for my brother Terry. We love you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Okay, so now this intense light with no dispersion. We're gonna continue the case, guys. The case still has a few pages. Look, we have a look at this image, guys. Look. Crazy, right? You're gonna love this. This is the map of Portugal. Nemesis. Where there's Fatima and Santarém. This is the center of Portugal, near Fatima, where this big UFO was sighted. I don't know why they haven't drawn the UFO, but they say it's an intense red light. Jonas! Como é, irmão? Grande abraço! Nemesis, connect with everybody, brother. Connecta, Nemesis! So we were being controlled by the radar, civil radar, having another control radar from Monte Junto, doing the altitude, okay, of the airplane and the UFO. Straight after, they told us that the echoes were coincidence. Let's look up and down, try to find anything. We were looking intensely in the area, and it was then, when we were looking around to the left, on the shadow of our wing, we saw a beam of light, very intense, on an oval form, very limited and without any dispersion. That would be at about 500 meters on our side and at an altitude superior to ours, because we saw the beam of light, but we did not see its origin. It was happening, and it's almost touching our wing. We were at that time at 900 meters of altitude, quite low, and it's difficult to calculate the point of origin of the spotlight, the angle of the opening of the luminous beam, since it was occurring on our wing until their encounter with the ground. It opened a little bit. This beam illuminated the whole forest. Tim, love you, my brother. Happy to see you. It illuminated the whole avenue of Tomar. We calculated that it would be, at least in the base, an eclipse with about 120 to 150 meters of length, bigger than 75 meters. The beam was brooming the avenue, giving the idea that it was being focused, that it was slightly in movement, and therefore that beam of light was gonna broom the area during about 2 seconds. It was a very eccentric eclipse in virtue of the inclination that the beam brought. So this was a beam with inclination, okay? It was like in an arch. And it looked like it was moving. Oh my god, this is getting... I'm gonna show you the photo again. Oh, is this a hole? Okay, sorry guys, but I had to turn off because... I didn't turn off, it overheated, guys, okay? So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put the phone further away, okay? A little bit like that. See. Okay, my friends, we're gonna do a little bit of a break, okay? 5-minute break. See? I'll be back in a few seconds. Devon, big hugs, brother. Okay, so this is the beam, okay? Andy! I love you, brother. Thank you for joining us, my brother. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I went to take some blood off my veins, had breakfast, coffee, and now I'm gonna do a little break because we're vacuum cleaning, and then we'll go back to the case, okay? See you in a little bit, brother. Dance with me.
Tinha carregar no
You make it easy to feel this way.
E agora é
Let's
isso.
get away from it
Mas
all.
só para o caminho.
We can just be ourselves. I like to spend my whole life with you and nobody else. Oh, I am eternally
Lee Sung Sandra, Alaskan. This music is called Devoted. It's not mine.
forever. Never gonna let you go.
Not let you go.
You'll never be alone.
Let's do this one here, guys.
Never gonna let you go.
Did I do the whole every music?
You brought me to life. You brought me.
Oh, I was enjoying that. Okay, so my friends, look at that. Ha! Beautiful. This is my coffee, guys.
So proud. It is hard. No shadow.
Okay, let's continue, my friends. Okay, I cannot leave very close to the fire because it's warming up like crazy. So we leave like that.
Peace we will prevail.
Oh my god, I ruined this magazine. Stupid, man.
In the morning's golden glow, Brother Seven's wisdom flows. With
I
each
kind of
step we
knew.
find our faith. Love and
Okay, let's just try and finish this so I can put away the
from the night into the day.
the broken page.
Our hearts will sail. With love and peace we will prevail.
Awesome, Carlos. Do you have the digestive as well?
With every song and
Okay,
every
so where
prayer,
are we?
feel the love
We're
that's
still
in
on the previous
air.
page, I
Brother
think.
Seven's journey bright guides us through the darkest night. Light of truth will show the way from the night into the day. To Nibiru, our
I
hearts
want to
will
ruin
sail.
more of this magazine, guys.
We will prevail.
Damn it.
With love and peace we will prevail.
Oh, this is interesting. Listen.
Where the seven walks are proud, in his heart no shadows crowd.
Okay, so these the crew members of this airplane, they noticed that they do have an airplane with a beam of light as well, very potent, but they noticed that it was different.
From the night to the day, to Nibiru our hearts will sail. With love and peace
So the beam of light that they have, when it's shined to the ground, it disperses normally with the penumbra. But that one did not. Where it fell, it was all white.
that's in the air.
Since then, limited by the black of the night, the dark of the night,
With every song and every prayer, feel the
it
love
didn't have any progressive darkness.
seven's journey
Okay?
bright.
So it was quick, white and then black. We were at about 500 meters over the periphery of the city of Tomar. The radar told us that the echoes were coincidence because the craft did not have the power of resolution for distances so small. The origin of the beam was for sure above us. Still, we turned there, but as soon as we tried to do the maneuver, the beam of light had gone off suddenly, and we saw nothing, not even the red light that we had seen in the beginning. I suppose that by the thickness of the beam at the base, the point of the projector would be between 150 and 300 meters above us. Therefore, we would be at 3,000 feet and he would be at about 4,000 feet of altitude, the UFO. The game repeats itself, okay? So as they continue their journey to Tomar, to Tankos, sorry guys. The color of the beam was white, like a spotlight. We did not notice any movement on the avenue where the spotlight was shining. By the fact it was night and because it was such a short, it was a short moment where they saw this, okay? The projection. They only convinced themselves that that wasn't any airplane. So they had that feeling that it wasn't any airplane. One of the pilots that was with us tried a certain panic because he noticed that ours it wasn't, because we did not have any information about other movement through the Tower of Lisbon. As well, we made the report to the region area and they told us that there were no airplanes of us from the airplane. The other craft that had done the same journey 15 minutes behind us still stayed on the area to see if he saw anything, since we were with low petrol by then. The fact at the time of the observation, we had not registered the position of the target as coincident with ours. A little bit later, we came back to the base and another airplane stayed in the area trying to search for it. During about a quarter of an hour, he was also going around with the echo, just like it happened to us. It would go to the left or to the right or to the left. It did not see anything. So guys, this time I do think that they were being messed with as well, okay guys? Either the light, West Country, what's up? Much love, brother and sister. John P loves ya. So guys, what I do think happened here is either the airplane was too low compared to the UFO, and the UFO turned off the lights. So when the UFO was in front of them, it had the red light. But then when it was on top of them, it turned off the red light. Or the red light was just on the top of the craft, and because it was on top of them, they would not see the red. I don't know, maybe. But one thing we can kind of be sure, okay, is that the beam of light was on top of them and they could not see it. And when they got to the airbase of Tankos, the other airplane was seeing the targets on the radar, but nothing on the but nothing with their eyes, okay? So either it was cloaked or it was either it was cloaked or it was high enough that they could not see. And remember, I don't know if they have a window on top of the airplane to look up, so we are not sure about that, okay? Let's continue, guys. I'm loving it. So at this time, when they were telling them to go left and right, they got the impression that the radar in Lisbon wasn't working very good, okay? Because it was always turning on and off, always telling them to go one way and then telling them to go the other way. You know what I mean, guys? Journey. Concluding, the luminous beam would have had more than a kilometer of length. More than a kilometer of length since the top to the ground to illuminate that way with only one laser, okay? Let it go! We had helicopters that had a spotlight, smaller and dispersive. Other airplanes such as the V2 and the V5 have a projector that illuminates at a long distance, but it disperses the light without a doubt. Other airplanes that passed in the area were interrogated by the tower about if they seen anything weird. In other bases, we came to know that there had not been any outings of airplanes. To finish off, our tower of Tankos also localized the object. Here, the personnel of the night looks like they have certain experience on this type of phenomenon. It's what they call ghost light. For other occasions, it happened the same through what they have reported. The ghost light visits frequently. We knew this as soon as we got to the base, okay? As soon as we got to the base, we were told. So guys, imagine how that Tankos air base must have been during that night of that sighting, guys. For the light. The people in service at night told us straight away that they also saw the ghost light, and a little bit before it had passed over them. All night. The sergeant of service told us that the phenomenon had passed right over the aerodrome. At the end of the week, at the end of that week, one of the crew's members, that made our flight, he was called Furiel Francisco, which was in service of the operations, was called together with another colleague to see the ghost light. There, he identified as being the same that we had seen over Tomar. The light, red, reaching the same beam of light, throwing the same beam of light danced to the ground. Oh my gosh, guys. Freaking hell, man. I can almost see this. I think I've seen a video, guys, of an orb sending a beam light down. I have. And I actually seen a video where there's a noise, like it looks like a noise after they send that beam of light. Crazy. Um, the same green orb sending the same beam of light dance to the ground. The people in land would come to confirm that in our case, the observation of the same light 3 or 4 days earlier, the object was vertical to the base, dislocating on the vertical way and horizontal with huge accelerations that you cannot even compare it to a helicopter, okay? For a mobilization of those, we only have the helicopter or the modern airplanes of vertical air liftoff, which are relatively slow when doing it. The pilots that observed this light said straight away that it could not be a helicopter. As well, it did not emit the least sound. Okay. They did not know any aerial means capable of doing that. I do not see motives for any confusion. The airplanes, the anti-collision is red light, and the others on the tip and the wings do not leave any doubt. The aspect of the target was just luminous. The observations at the base was the same beam of instantaneous propagation with about 2 seconds of duration. It was, how did I say, flying around like hiking for a little bit until it lifted off it at big velocity. There were big calls for there were a lot of calls to the base because of the such light. Some others were asking us if there was any airplane in the air, but we never found justification for anything like that. Okay, I want to show you now. Apparently they are not the same case, but they say 2 cases of non-reflective light, solid, Ava, Levland, 13/10/73. The other one is Trancas, Argentina, 21/10/63. And I don't know if this is a human here. Look, can you see the UFO? Another one there. And one of them sends a beam of light. Very strong. My people, these beams of light, as we've studied already before, these beams of light, my friends, they are no joke. These beams of light are no joke. They are solid. And my friends, these beams of light, they are said to teleport any being from the source of the beam to the end. So remember, when this craft was sending a beam to the earth, it could have been checking out what was happening there, or it could have been sending entities down to earth, to the ground. So what a better way of sending your army when you're at war, right, guys? An indestructible transport. Beautiful, guys. Loving this case. Loving it. Okay, we still have a page, guys, okay? So don't go just yet. Conditions of the airplane and the crew. It was in fact a good weather at night to do the night journey. All of the crew members of the Cessna were in good physical and psychical conditions. Therefore, the operationality, their ages were between 21 and 30. All of them did with the eyes observation. The pilot, one of the pilots, was the one who got scared with the case. Inclusively, he's got a lot of hours of flight, about 12,000. They all were known by their missions in Africa. And when that spotlight, when he saw the spotlight, he tried to turn the opposite way, but the commander on board made him maintain the pathway and alter it to try and see the beam of light. They exchanged quick impressions over the nature of the phenomenon and the property of itself. They could not attribute the fact to common airplanes. The witness cited in Furiel Francisco that observed the object similar 3 or 4 days after. They were less experienced. They do not verify interferences nor on the airplane nor on secondary effects on the crew members. There were no interferences on the airplane, nor secondary effects on the crew. The total duration of the case since the first identification was about half an hour to the first Cessna and plus 15 minutes to the second craft that followed and remained in the area. Analysis and facts. Emission of the non-reflective light. The Holland mathematician Jan Hering studied a long series of cases of UFOs associated to the projection or emission of beams of light that are distinguished from the type of normal light. Therefore, in that study, That investigator divides that characteristic into two categories. Okay? Two categories.
Blessings come from darkest skies, opening our hearts and eyes.
The beams of light with slow propagation, solid light, and beams of light with non-dispersive light. The last one we can connect to the case of tomar, the non-dispersive. The definition essential that brings our witnesses to these cases of non-reflexive light is that the luminosity is much stronger and it did not illuminate the space around like the spotlights of cars should, which means only the space in between the limits of the beam of light are illuminated, making a rigid barrage with no gradual dimming of the light in between the area of the light and the dark evolving. Jan Hearing thinks that this type of light should be identical to the one we know, but the UFO acts over the environment in a way that this stops reflecting. It is evident that we are missing to find out what is the process that produces this effect. Let's remember, however, that the electromagnetic effects have been verified in a certain number of identical cases, yet, as the author underlines, is not a constant of this type of luminous manifestation. A second possibility added by Jan Hearing is the distinction of total distinction of the non-reflective light would be formed by a radiation that presents numerous similarities with the classic light. This hypothesis, a non-reflexivity, would be one of the characteristics of this type of radiation. Meanwhile, the hypothesis preceding the absence of reflection would be of a secondary effect through which an unknown force is created by the UFO. To finish, let's register that in the case of tomar, the pilots were finding themselves on the interior of an airplane and at a distance of 500 meters. Then there is no electromagnetic effects evidence such as paralysis or tingling sensations or even pins and needles. On the other side, let's ignore the eventual existence of witnesses that on the ground could have noticed the lack of time of projection of the beam over the avenue. At least it is to suppose that at the time of the occurrence, that probability of having people there was very low. Other phenomenon registered in the area We're almost finishing. Another point that deserves our attention another point that deserves our attention is that underlying the Jan hearing hypothesis is that the possibility of this type of emission, luminous emission, is associated to a particular a particular aspect of the UFO phenomenon, the ones called Foo Fighters, or the presence of this type of occurrence is not singular in the region in cause, in accordance to other cases verified in Plain City before and after the case of the Cessna. So guys, if you want to see UFOs, go to the city of Tomar, okay, near Fatima. First case, 5 of March 74, about 6 hours 30 in the morning. A ball of fire similar to the moon in phase was sighted. Okay, so now I have to go to page 24. Was sighted by Mr. Herman Gomez da Silva when he was driving his car to that city of Tomar. The UFO was seen elevating over a forest which accompanied the witness during the path. At a given time, Mr. Herman noticed that the ball of fire was going precisely vertical from the castle where it stopped, and a distance of 100 meters, emitting a big spotlight. Second, 16th of the 7th of 78, about 5:30 in the morning. In plain center of the city, at about 100 meters from the castle, Mrs. Maria Emilia saw a multicolor sphere coming down to a meter from the ground of the road where she lives. After a noise that was described as a door closing, the UFO went vertical suddenly. Other than the physiological abnormalities suffered by the witness, it was recovered by the investigators a sort of dark soil, liberating a smell of gas. The study of this case continues in course. A recent occurrence simultaneous with the wave of observations on the night of 30th of August past in the great area of Lisbon I come to bring another evidence to the characterization of the phenomenon. In between 9:30 at night and 10 o'clock at night, several people identified on the report done by Siafi, they were in the village of Canto de Baixo in the mountain of Tomar when they observed two parallel lights, red and orange, live that were turning on and turning off over the area of Albufeira do Castelo de Bode. Suddenly, the lights turned off, coming to appear on a luminous point over Tomar or near the city. It was a light, the same, and it started big, describing an arch, passing, oh my god, passing to a form of a cigar shape. Then it became oval, and then it became a quarter crescent moon. A little minutes later, the witnesses saw approximating simultaneously two or three objects on the castle of Bode and a few others in Tomar. Damn, guys, what a freaking case! Loved it, guys. Loved it, guys. So they could have more drawings and stuff. Jeez, my people, this was intense. Loved it. Hope you enjoyed, guys. This magazine is pretty much done. Yeah, pretty much done, guys. I'm pretty happy with this magazine already, guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys. If you ever seen anything like that, please let me know.
She feels it in her chest, the rhythm of the trees, the harmony of the sky. Every step she takes, love and kindness amplify.
How are you, Terry, my brother?
Fresh kisses that canvas, strokes filled with grace, creating masterpieces. Shape finds its place, a vibrant color. She creates a world, spreading joy and beauty from me to you.
Okay, I just need to go quickly over there.
Magical heights, leading dreams into life.
And I need to charge the phone.
See these best love, just delight. With every stroke, I shine so bright. A canvas with testament to a better world inside.
Hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Wednesday, my people. Hump day.
In Nash Landings, on throwback Thursdays, where the past comes alive in glorious ways. With good friends by my side, we laugh and we play, learning about our heritage day by day. From the old town square to the creaky saloon, we step back in time to a sweet country tune. With the stories of our ancestors, it's a bloom. The cultural treasures shining under the moon. We gather around on this hallowed ground in the heart of the South, where legends are found with the smell of fried chicken and fresh homemade pie. The air galaxy feeling the groove. Junkie on the crusade, spreading love is true. Alien races collide, space wars all around. In Babylon they fight for peace on solid ground. In the universe, it keeps us alive.
Foi aqui, ó,
Tropical
que eu encontrei.
help us all to thrive.
Guys, do you remember the lemon that I found? I call it the dick lemon.
We won't rest till we shine bright.
Journey to
Stars will
meet the stars.
space force won't
Take us down. Together we will find.
in this Babylon.
Guys, do you want to see the next magazine? What it's gonna be? Let me just see if I can fix this one here. So yeah, I have to fix this one here, and I have to use a metal thingy. Do you want to see me fixing this magazine, guys? Look. Ah. Don't be stupid, John P. Okay, now, guys. Ta-da! Was it me who stopped it? Jeez, come on. Come on, just get in, stupid. I don't know, it doesn't want to get in. This is a patience game, guys, look. No. Ah, okay, it's turned off already. Okay, so I need to remain my finger here. Like that. Let's see if it works now. Okay, I can try like that. Jeez, it's not gonna be easy, guys. I have to set it in a perfect, really perfect way. And it has to be facing up. So it's not gonna be easy at all. I think maybe this may be the best way, actually. There we go. Yes! It's there, guys. Look. Beautiful. Okay, now let me put perfect. And when it's perfect, guys, I have to put them down like that. Like that. Beautiful. Gabber? No, I don't. It's fixed, Gabber. Look. Come on. Goat, my brother. Gabber, it's good, brother. It's fixed. Come on. Okay, now we're gonna close it and never to open it until we sell it, okay? Sell it, but with a lot of money, by a lot of money. Gabber, I call it the antique repairs. Because you know, some antiques you have to glue them so you can sell them. Okay, we're now in 79, okay? So 79. We do not have January, February. Jeez, my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're almost finishing, guys. So guys, we have May, June, and that's it, guys. We have 2 magazines left, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one here, they're already in light. It's new revelations about the unknown organism. Save the trees. Oh my gosh, we're screwed, man. We're not screwed, but they're finishing, guys. So this is gonna be the new magazine we're gonna do. Okay. And then this is the case. You know this case, guys. Look. This was the metal shape around the craft where the radiation came out and it hit him. So look at him. He had the thing. It's called Steve Michalak in hospital end of May of 67 in Winnipeg, Canada. He was gravely burned after touching an UFO, touching the ground.
Aqui tá quentinho. Hi, Steve.
Ai, trouxeste, obrigadíssimo. Oh my god.
Hey, oh my God.
Olha, onde é que compraste?
Oh my God, na DPM.
O que é que foste a ver?
Foi a Sila que foi lá.
Foste comprar, não foste pagar
A Sila foi lá. Eu ia lá e só ele pode comprar atrás de uma garrafa de Steve.
a...
Não trouxe.
Quanto é que foi?
Não foi.
Mas pagaste?
Paguei R$1 seu.
Ah. Olha, viu que tinha essas cenouras, fui eu que as apanhei.
Olha, eu esqueci, eu vou
A Fátima vai aquecer a comidinha para nós.
Mas eu vou aos chineses, quero.
Tá. Mas almoçamos?
Porque.
Não queres enviar já a encomenda?
Não,
Não ligar mais cedo.
Não, vou por falar, vou para Gaia.
O chinês em Gaia, não é este?
É um santo vídeo.
Ah, é esse. Que é do carro? Não pode, algumas não estão. Então, estás a temos que comer.
Calma, não tens de esperar comigo.
Oh, mas eu queria comer contigo.
Eu queria que eu
Depois eu vou deixar o livro. Okay, let's put some music. Okay, let's put my brother Wasamatau music. Brother Gabber, have you listened to the music? From Wasa. Beautiful music, man. Positive, what's up, brother? If you want to check the case we did earlier, if you weren't here, the case today was really good, guys. Thank God nobody... Oh, Sean. Brother Sean Little. Dolly, my sister. Word 'em up. Nothing, Gabber. I went to do some blood works this morning. They offered me breakfast. Everybody. Dolly, love you. Yeah, I went to do some blood works. Gabber, I'll tell you one thing, brother. What if I told you that the paperwork for the blood work, the date finish tomorrow? I don't think so. I haven't talked with Richie for a long time. Do you still go there, Gabber? Hey, yeah. No, I haven't been to third phase of the moon either. I don't need to because they steal the stuff from everybody else, so I can go to everybody else. Word 'em up. E.T. love. Gabber love. Yeah, exactly, Gabber. We have to find the truth. What's up, Terry, brother? Wally! On our knees. Downloads. Flying fantastic UFOs, the same ones with impossible seeming capabilities. Here comes a John Pila. Gabber, Wassa did this music, and check the lyrics, brother. You're gonna love it. Hey. Can be to see too slowly. Oh my god, that's so funny, brother. John P, the channel catalyst. Oh my god, Wasa, you are a freaking genius. Oh my gosh. It's funny, right? It's funny, it's clever, it's everything, man. It's incredible. Okay, let me find another one. He does have a really nice one as well, Gabber. You've done some amazing people music, brother. Okay, I like this one very much. Sorry, Gabber, evidence. I'm looking for the evidence. Sorry. I'm looking for material evidence, brother, okay?
wiping out the force you can have our politicians do. They've left us no recourse other than make a heartfelt appeal to you. Yeah, I said this looks like a job for you. SCOTUS is a bunch of dirty print traders who only back the blue. Surely aliens with their advanced tech would know exactly what to do. Yeah, the pigs have left us no recourse but to appeal to you. Speeding down the highways, not bothering with light and sirens. Confident cause there's no consequences ever for jackboot tyrants. The whole country feeling like prisoners, helpless even after folks like
Yes, I know, and that's why it's gonna remain secret. The advanced tech. Have you seen that they are everything's coming a little bit out with the files, Gabber? Very interesting, right? Nano. So basically, you kind of know that that guy was working with the Russians and Israel as well. Look, if you think about it, you know, they all have secrets and they all want to know how are the advancements. Yeah. True. Back to blue.
Now this looks like a job for you, little green or gray men, or even yellow or blue. As a bonus, take our judges and politicians too. No doubt you have the people's eternal gratitude. Yeah. I'm gonna suck like a job for you, little green or gray men, or even yellow or blue.
Encosta aí a
As a bonus,
parede.
take our judges and politicians too. No doubt you have the people's eternal gratitude.
Ui, é grande. Tá bom, eu depois vou depená-la e entretanto, aqueles restinhos que estão ali ao fundo, ótimo. E olha, aquela palete que está no chão também pode atirar. Sim, porque a madeira não é boa. Não. Aquela que estava à beira dos rancos. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's check my brother. Where is he? Blistering barnacles, my friends.
Good morning and happy Tuesday.
This is
to
my
everyone.
beautiful brother.
So got
I
some
noticed he
mail this
has
morning. Well, I got yesterday actually, but
a mail call.
I've got the
So
wrist. I fell over on the patio.
if you don't know him, he's
This is something I picked
my
up
beautiful
from,
brother,
We'll get to this in a minute.
Jamie Barnacles. Onin, what's up?
I'm actually struggling to even open this box. I've had to open it off camera. Look at that. Don't know if you can see it very well.
Oh, we need to show him off, Gabber, brother. That's what I'm starting to do, brother, respectfully, because I don't want to. This is no joking matter.
I was like, I really want that.
But it's, you know, did you see that case of the kid that on the big boat they had to cut his leg, his foot off,
It really is hurting my
and they used the cauterizing machine to close everything and all. Really crazy, man. Look,
incredible.
do you believe everything,
Wowzers.
Gabber? I do not. Unfortunately, I think.
That is pure art.
Did you see that he sent emails to himself talking about Clinton and stuff? So what I do think is that
Box for it as well, look.
the people that gave him
Sorry guys, I'm really
the
struggling
least
now.
that he wanted, he would, you know, show the pictures and stuff.
Send me a
But
couple
look,
little goodies over as
we
well.
will never know if that was like, you know, just a family travel and stuff like that. But, you know, it is true that, you know, there was rumors,
Cool.
but sometimes you don't know, right? You're not sure of everything.
Copper around as well, look.
But guys, when you have kids being witnesses and telling to the police, there's no really escape, you know. There's just, you know, kids do not lie
Is that the golden
unless, you know,
one? Like on half pennies.
they're being taught by anybody to lie or something.
It's very similar.
But it's crazy, right, brother? Oh my gosh.
I've got a letter as well.
Olha, isto a janela estar aberta até é bom, isto assim faz.
I love how they've got it all toned. The envelope and the letter. And the wax seal on it. I don't want to break the wax seal. Might have to bring you back. Go part two and what the letter says when I find a way of opening it without breaking the seal. I think that's incredible.
Ok. Assim que esta sopa não é
Oh, and it's called salt pan, please. Love it. Wicked. Salt pan.
Encosta então só quando se for embora. Encosta, mas deixa aberto um bocadinho. Não, assim.
Top quality work.
Pode só entrar. E assim isto vai secando.
Rachel, Nick, you're both diamonds. I love you both to bits.
Olha, muito obrigado.
Yes. Look at that. Isn't that wicked?
Desculpa?
And
Ai, sim.
got a business card out for him as well.
Pois.
So if you don't know who it's from, we'll make you some bespoke stuff. Just sand casting and later engraving and all sorts.
Gabber, I don't know if you know, but we had some cases here in Portugal as well. And
Yeah, I'm gonna make
many were in prison. Some are out already because it's not a big
just looks
a big
amazing.
fine, and they weren't in prison for a long time. The punishment is not a lot of time. And there was a guy who was an anchor in TV entertainment, very known, Carlos
Oh, you're
Cruz,
the best.
and
You're the best.
we all loved him. And when we noticed he was
Met these people on
part of
social
a gay
Discord.
pedophile ring
It's free.
using an orphanage called Casa Pia. It was crazy, man.
Everyone's there to help each other out and look after each
And basically what happened was
other.
apparently there are emails of the app guy
This has just blown my mind. I love it.
mentioning these orphanages.
Right, we'll leave you on that
And
one.
guys, I do not know if they traveled here or not.
Have a fantastic
Okay?
day.
So there is the possibility that they all came here for some parties. I'm not 100% sure about that, but there was mentionings on the emails, Gabber. So apparently there's 8 million emails, Gabber. That means that every day people are using AI to take the information out. But, you know, I'm going to wait for the real people to get access to that information. And, you know, be careful where you leave your kids, my friends. I just tell you that. Nobody's safe. That's how I see it. Nobody. So my kids, they go to scouts, they go to religious studies. I'm actually glad it's a woman in the religious studies, but still, man, I'm always afraid. But, you know, we cannot live our lives like that, and, you know. But it's very strange, repugnant. So I will be sharing some videos on my a community tab. I shared a few from my brother, Carl Crusher. He's continuing to post videos, so do go to Carl Crusher if you want to know more about the Mormon Church and how the Ep guy was trying to meet up with the head of the Mormon Church. It's crazy, guys. And how the Mormon Church was giving a pint of blood of these young girls that were being paid by the Ep guy for tuitions. Gabber, there we go again. It's the same as the UFOs. Why do some things come out and some don't? You know what I mean? Gabber, do you want to call me on Discord and we can talk live if you want? Do you want to call me on Discord, Gabber, and we can talk a little bit? I have another phone here available with Discord. And maybe you can tell me some Yes, and remember, they can be kidnapped for organs, you know. Either way, man, it's too disgusting to even talk about it, you know, like how are there adults who accepted that? It's strange, right? It must be a really closed circle to people, you know, really have to do that. Did you see that story about that kid? The story about that kid who they made him eat the flesh and there was one time he was gonna be the sacrifice. Okay?
Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. It was a planned dimmy. John P. Adventures.
It's not only him, it's a lot.
Good afternoon, John P.
It's afternoon now. It's 1
I saw
o'clock.
that you were live. I figured that's where Roger was. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ordering too much. I order some things from Amazon, but I like to get things in person. I like to see what I'm getting.
Okay, so guys, look at the my lemon who looks like a phalanx.
John P, you just have to check yesterday's live and the video I posted yesterday about walking the trail. Crunchy snow and waterfall. But they were showing how at some Walmarts you got to be really careful because they're charging people.
Gabber, it's not only him. Look at his girlfriend.
Meat.
There's a girlfriend that she was
pounds, and then it turned out.
Do you see that on these circles? There's always a woman who is the one who needs to get the girls and stuff. Very crazy.
There was several things that
so guys,
advertising.
Remember, when you get too rich, money is not what you want. You want to control people, okay? Make them do your dirty work. But this guy, he was so deprived that they promised him a free ticket to Israel, and
I
that's
want
where
to
he
thank
resides
all of
right
you
now.
guys, 'cause, Monday
I think
made
the only
7
ones who
weeks
can
for this
reach him
film,
are the
and
Palestinians
there's
and
110
maybe the
friends and family
Iranians,
coming,
but not very
and
easily.
it's all because of you guys.
You know what I mean?
Moggs and WTF Mike really jump-started things promoting the channel.
Wow, man, that's a lot of children, brother Gabber. That's a freaking business,
And
man.
the number of people that come to the morning live and the Saturday night show is a real high percentage. It's amazing.
But Gabber, what do you mean? To
There's been a
sacrifice
couple
or
of lives that's had
to abuse and then control when they're older?
show up. Well, like I said, it's because of you guys.
Wow, man, that's bad. Okay, so I don't understand, but
I just lucked out and
the
was
phone
in
is
the
not
right place at the
charging.
right time, I guess.
Very strange, guys. Wait a second.
That's it, Roger. Keep a close eye on John P.
Thank you.
I know, Mr. Lee. Don't worry about that. You know, I would really like for everybody to be there, but at the same time, you know, I don't want anybody stressing out about it because
You had to change
I
charger.
like for everything to be laid back and everybody, you know, enjoying everything.
Oh yeah, we're enjoying, brother.
And I'm still learning. I mean, yep, I totally know. Trust me. And I'm still figuring out what people want to hear on Saturday nights.
Oh, sorry. I cannot
Mox
leave the
and
phone
Stevie
too
D
close
was
to
talking
the.
about last night, some people getting nervous and everything. Saturday night's my
G-Man.
real one because I want to make sure anybody who shows up, they're entertained and they get some information that is enjoyable.
What do you
for
think,
them to
Gabber? Do you
hear.
think they want to recruit soldiers for the army? Or just people to do the dirty work like MK Ultra stuff?
It's like Moggs can attest to this. Just talking to Moggs about music and everything, we cover stuff, and it's all interesting. At least to me, it is.
Please connect everybody.
That's the kind of show
G-Man,
I like
Gabber.
to do. I don't like monologues. I don't want to be just talking to people. I want to talk with people.
Oh yes, Jim, I agree, brother.
Because I want to learn also. It's not a one-way street.
Gabber, do you want to call me on Discord? You can't? Oh, look who posted a video as well. My brother, Seven Spalding. Do you know him, guys? He's our beautiful brother. Okay. You can send me the videos. I can watch them, Gabber. Because I do not have Bilibili. I need to install it and I have lots of stuff, but you can send me the videos on Discord if they fit, if they're small. You're not posting on YouTube, right? So basically, Gabber, I need to have you again on my channel then. So you can show the videos, okay? Like the ones I haven't seen. Guys, the weather is still freaking crazy, guys. They don't even allow us to repair the damn roofs. So it's been really strange, guys, the weather. There's no opening. Oh, we are aware of a few of them. You know, at least the one on the Arctic, or both. I would say one on each Arctic. There's one off California. I don't know where else. Probably in Australia there's something. Okay, I'm gonna put Wasa's music again. And we're gonna finish very soon, okay, my friends? I'm gonna have to go and have lunch.
Ativa as notificações da poupança. Receba o nosso folheto no WhatsApp. Todas as novidades e promoções semanalmente no teu telemóvel.
Precisely. It's just a trip. How the moon knows put me up.
Carlos, check my brother, Carlos. Generi. On the community.
Keep an eye on new ways. We can support instead of compete. Now everyone dance to the beat. Bubba beat, beat, beat. Here comes the John Vila.
What about?
He loves you and even me love. And his wife and kids and even E.T. love. Word 'em up. Searching for sky anomaly. Word 'em up. Our brother Mr. John P. New kind of love community. Idea was total revolutionary.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's mod everyone. And we'll all make friends and have fun. And maybe make a buck or two or three. Here comes a John P. Love. Word 'em up. He loves you and even me love. And his wife and kids and even E.T. love. Word 'em up. Searching for sky anomalies.
Word 'em up.
Here comes a John P. Love.
Word 'em up.
He loves you and even me love. His wife and kids and even E.T. love. Word 'em up. Showing us all just how much
What I'm up.
Speaking English, Spanish, or Portuguese, lifting creators up to set them free, while the world outside tries to put us all down on our
knees.
They even try to shoot
Downloads.
flying fantastic
UFOs.
same ones with impossible seeming
E.T.
He loving you and even me love, and his wife and kids and even E.T. love. Word 'em up, searching for sky anomalies.
What I'm up.
John P, he has as much love as there can be. He's the doctor they told you
To see
when your channel was just growing
too slowly. That's awesome. What's up, Matao? You're amazing, brother. See you tomorrow, my people. Gabber, we need to arrange a meeting, brother, so you can show your videos, okay? John P loves you, my people. See you tomorrow.